What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We've got finals found, but it was just 3 rounds this time because we I don't know, it was the energy in the air today. We decided to make this one the final round, which means we do get to see Imperial. I know, everyone's favorite deck. Definitely not tired of it at all in BT17, and a deck designed to hunt and kill. Gonna see the plants come down, and the Mimi is only going to have 1 legal target, so Cherubi Ace now revealed and gone, but it looks like we're on a brick for Imperial. Does pass over 1 with the Stingmon, is going to get suspended after getting tagged at the start of main, so is going to play it down. Then we're going to go into the Togemon for a 1 cost, basically thanks to the Palmon? And down comes the Mimi, just keeping it simple, keeping the number small. Oh, random egg hidden in there. Do actually have a rookie this time, which is good. And we're going to go with the Davis and Ken, which is obviously going to pass over the 3 because we do have the memory setter. New Palmon in the back, and this Stingmon is a liability on board. I guess we're missing the climb piece, so we're just going to go for a Togemon in the back, and now just going to go for the Pomimon to try and stop the free play rookie, which would stop a free search, so he has to commit to a search or an evo. We are going to go for the committing to an evo. Now comes out the Namekimon, which can suspend itself to 1, 2, 3. Not finding the level 5, but if you pick up the Togemon X here, it's at least cycle after you use your Togemons. But we're going to go pick up the Leopardmon and just assume that we're going to dig in. Obviously, thanks to the suspension by effect, we are going to have the Mimi go sideways to gain back a memory. And we're going to go into the Lilymon, which is going to go for 3, gain back the 1. Oh, go for 2, gain back the 1, thanks to the Palmon, of course. Now we're going to go into the Leopard X, which now that we have enough bodies, it is going to be bottom decking that Imperialdramon. Presumably, yeah, play out a brand new Pomu, because we did just get rid of our old one. So that'll be enough to... it's not spin, it is bounce. Pomu down to stop the Imperialdramon. Once again, very, very solid. And we're just going to go for the Pally, which is going to take out everything. But the play cost... yeah, this is pretty rough. I mean, it is a level 6, so like... realistically, as long as he doesn't swing too many pieces and he just makes sure to bot deck. Oh yeah, that works. Swing bot deck, unsuspend. Yeah, I mean, that certainly does work. Double hit. Is it too little too late? Swing in. Does live. I think I would have liked to see him play out a body before he ended up evolving, but I guess he needed to be able to actually spin it first. Out with the Mimi, since we do still have that level 5, we're gonna swing, HPD in, swing, and that is game 1.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. Whilst they are getting shuffled up, I'm going to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel, helping me do what I do daily. I'm 27 now, it's been my birthday. At the Mega Tier, we do have Justice Josh, who is an Ultimate here on YouTube, as well as a Tier 3 on Twitch. For our Ultimates, we got the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the sticks, 3 Strike Rule on the right, and Brad. Then for our Champions, we do have Shinny Carry, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros, King of Knights, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gimmer, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, and new Thamata, FGC. Looks like we're going to see just Rookie and a 4 in the back, and then Palmon, and this time the memory set of Mimi rather than the one that searches. Imperialdramon actually going to push up, and we are going to slam down and gain back that 1 memory. So we're going to go into a non-partition stack, swing in with Jammin, draw 2, swing in, draw 1, and then we just go Davis. No, we're going to go Dragon mode to I think that's kind of trolling, actually. Yeah, it locks down the Mimi, but you give him 2 memory by doing that, so I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I guess it stops Marcia from being able to have an off turn here, and I mean, of the top 5, you're going to find that Lilymon lets you pick up a level 6, and I mean, if three of your level 6s are going to show up, you better get use out of them. Going to gain back the memory, and we are actually going to get a draw 1 here because it is Lilymon X over Lilymon, and we're going to go into the Leopard. Leopard going to play out a body, the Cherubi is then going to play out the Toge, and then we're going to hit it for the Shrink Ray that just fully kills it off, no partition needed. Really, really solid player there, and you can kind of see what, like, how this deck is designed to kill Dragon Mode. Because yes, the Dragon Mode does have its kind of way of preventing you from cheating the game, but it's non-interruptive, so you can just kill it dead. The Davis picking up a double hit is pretty nice. I do have to be kind of careful. Don't really want to commit anything to board because it's probably getting zonked immediately by a Leopard X, so you would have to actually just commit to some sort of you would actually have to commit to, I don't know, a Searcher Rookie, because then if it gets balanced you don't feel too bad about it getting straight back to hand. Pushing up pretty aggressively though, we're going to tap the Mimi and to get the Sunflower out. Gonna suspend the Toge, gain back a boatload of memory and get a Mimi down for effectively, I mean, not even just 0, just straight up like -2. And the Sunflower can... Do you need the swing here? It's not like Bloom, so where like unsuspending is going to give you back the value, but you're still getting to print 2 memory here, and of course the Lilymon gives back the memory. So you're still getting pretty decent value as you climb up, and then we're going to play the green memory boost, presumably to dig to a level 6. So that way you have Leopard and Leopard X. And now, is the Royal Knight Strategist going to show up? Looks like we are indeed. Duftmon to the board, and then he gets to reduce the play cost. We're going to play the Pomumon down. There's no Daiken for this, but he's just going to play it down, and now everything, every one of his green Digimon gains blocker thanks to the Leopardmon. We're going to slam the Veemon. We kind of have to. Slam the Searcher. Finds the Sting, but actually going to pick up the other Wormmon. So we're going to go into the XP, end of turn DNA. Is going to go into the Imperialdramon and does get to keep turn. Suspends everything here. What ace targets? The Togemon is a potential ace. And you don't have enough sources, really. We're going to swing. Suspend the Leopardmon. And it's going to be that piercing check over the Pomu. That makes sense. Suspending the 1 blocker. And we'll go, okay, Primogenitor, give it battle protection. And then we're going to go into the fighter mode ace, presumably to bot deck the Cherubimon, which is going to give us back the memory. And then you do have the Paladin mode ace, but I don't think you commit it here. Yeah, I don't think you commit it here, because the problem is if you try... It's either based on DP or play cost. Yeah, it's based on DP, so trying to like you have to thin the board, which is pretty ugly. We're gonna use the Leopardmon to reduce the cost of a green Digimon by 3, and then give everything blocker. And then we're gonna use the Cherubi. Gonna play out the Pomumon with the Cherubi, so no partition, and that is gonna be a jump up to 6 memory. Even with partition, I think there's just too many bodies on board. Like Cherubi would have killed Pally Ace here as well. So yeah, we're just double checking to make sure that nothing came out, because like the Pomumon's down. We are just kind of setting up a pretty nigh unbreakable board. I don't think Death X makes its way into lists like this, but I mean, we saw in the we've seen in previous games where Giga Death has come through to clear out the board. So I mean, if he digs into it, can make it work. Can't free play at start of main thanks to the Pomumon. Oh man, this is the Imperial Haters deck, born and bred in a lab to kill to kill Imperial. Down comes the Veemon. Then we're going to try and go for a cheap Evo, but I don't think it matters. Like, you're going to try and pass over, gain back the memory, so we can still do it. And then you're going to try and play for another Primo, or you're just going to slam, because you don't have a way of keeping turn, but if you can make the Imperialdramon that at least stuns the board, then you can stop. I mean, you stop everything from unsuspending, but unfortunately not going to be able to make it happen. I do wonder if it was worth just slamming the 4 and seeing if you could make it, because you gain back 2. And right now, you're not threatening any kind of ace. There is the tag, of course, on the XP. We are just swinging now, just trying to figure out the correct order. Anything that dies, really, we're just going to bring it back. And we are just going to punch through everything and clear with the 2-0. So if you did like seeking Imperial take a knee, then this is going to be a nice reprieve for you. And if you like what you saw and you do want to see more, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe and consider joining the membership. As you can see, the family is growing. Do want to say a thank you to our rookies: Greatness Beam, Balfi, Bonsai Beard, and Turtle Sovereign. And then for our Digi Eggs, Jamba TCG, John Esposito, Christian Royal, Rose Pierce, Solon Descends, Yuxo, Evan Turner, Onyx Arlen, and Jean Munoz, and Walter Caceres. Big thank you to everyone that has been supporting me. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.